welcome to the TMC Newsroom. My name is Rich Tehrani. Thanks for watching us today. We're on location in San Jose this week, meeting some of the best and brightest companies in Silicon Valley. And on our program is Rebecca MacDonald. She's the VP of Marketing at Attensity. Rebecca, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So I thought we'd start off, because this is the first time I've interviewed you, just hearing a little bit about your company.
Sure. So Attensity, we deliver text analytics solutions for customer experience management. And what that means is we help the world's largest corporate brands mine customer conversations for business value, extract insights out of those conversations, and then act on those conversations with our response solution. So we really help companies take the unstructured data that's happening out in social media across 75 million different sources in online social media, as well as internal channels like emails, customer surveys, call center notes, and really mine those customer conversations and extract insights out of them, and then act on those with our response solution.
So let's say that there is a YouTube video floating around about poor customer service from your company, and it goes viral pretty quickly.
Right.
How would your solutions alert a company, and what would happen?
So companies use our solution to do a couple of different things. First of all, monitor things like social media. So we have a social media monitoring technology that goes out. It's a listening platform, again, that monitors over 75 million different sources online. So we look at things like reviews on review sites, online conversations in Twitter, Facebook, on YouTube, as your example, looking at the comments on YouTube videos. And we allow them to extract the insights out of that using our Analyze product and act on those. So if something was blowing up in social media and going viral, we'd be able to help you detect that, set off an automated alert to someone, and say, hey, you should take a look at this, and be able to act on that.
Okay, so when you look at the market, do you see the companies are quickly understanding nowadays that they need to deal with just the volume of social media?
Absolutely. I mean, the thing that social media has done is it has made those conversations much more immediate, and the volume has gone up, as you're saying. So now, instead of a direct interaction with the company, if you're unhappy with a customer service issue or a product issue, you would have called the company or emailed the company, and there was a one-to-one interaction. Now people are going online and Twitter and Facebook and talking to their friends about that interaction, and they're doing it in real time. It's as it's happening. A lot of times they have their mobile phone with them, and they're in a store, they're having a bad experience, and they can post it to Twitter or Facebook or wherever right then and there, and it can go viral immediately with posting pictures and videos and things like that. So we found that companies are much more concerned now with being able to deal with that immediacy, the real-time nature of those conversations, as well as the volume of data that's coming in from those conversations. It's just two key challenges that companies are struggling with now that they haven't had to deal with before.
And we've gone from an age where about 15 years ago, if a customer was upset, they would tell, let's say maybe 10 people at most that they were upset. But now a single upset customer can alert thousands, tens of thousands or more people, and they can actually influence the perception of brands. For example, I've seen when I search on search engines for a company name, sometimes the top tweets will actually come up in my search results, meaning that there's even more attention being given to potentially negative news about a company.
Right, that's exactly right. And when you do a search on Twitter, you're getting just a small percentage of the results of the actual entire data stream of Twitter. And what Attensity helps companies do, we have the entire Twitter fire hose, which is the entire Twitter data stream, as an API into our system. So you might be missing something just doing a search on Twitter around a topic that's critical that you want to know. So what we do is help companies monitor that entire stream of data in real time and extract the insights that in the conversations as they're trending out of that. One of the new things that we've introduced in our new Analyze 6 product this year, which is our text analytics product, is something called hotspotting. So we're able to help companies identify a conversation that's trending as it's happening. So we know what the normal variance for that conversation is and how many comments a day are typical for that conversation. And then we can tell when that starts to vary from the norm, when either spike up or cold or hot. So you can actually tell what you don't know in social media. What a lot of companies let you do is identify things like keywords or predefined topics and say, I want to monitor things like, you know, this customer service issue or that product. But what about the things you don't know? We help companies actually identify through our text analytics technology, read the text and identify the trends and extract the key facts as they're happening.
Now, there are a couple of companies in this space. How do you look at the competitive positioning of Attensity versus, like, let's say, I guess Network Insights and Radian6 are two that I think of that are similar?
Radian6 is one that gets mentioned a lot. They're a social media monitoring company, and we do have a social media monitoring platform as part of our solution. What Attensity does really well, what we think that we do better than anyone else, is the analytics piece of our technology and the ability to respond. So it's fine if you want to monitor social media and get a sense of what's going on, and that's where a lot of companies start and have started, and I think they're still kind of trying to get a handle on just seeing what's going on out there in the universe of social media. But when you're ready to do something about it and actually, you know, put some business value around it and embed that into your business processes, that's what Attensity does really well.
Fantastic. So what's next for the company?
Well, we've introduced a couple of things just very recently that we're really excited about. One of them is what we call our Voice of the Customer Command Center. And the Command Center is literally a room with monitors on the wall where you can monitor in real time customer conversations in social media. You can see the conversation streaming by. You can see things like who are the key influencers that are talking about my company or my topic right now. And we identify those influencers by their number of followers, as well as things like clout scores. And track sentiment and positive, negative sentiment, and then drill down behind that sentiment and see what's really driving it, the details and the comments that are driving that sentiment, and get down to the reasons why customers are happy or unhappy. And so we've put that in a big bank of monitors. We've built a prototype at the Attensity headquarters. I invite you to come and see it and take a look at it. Our customers and our prospects are really excited about the Command Center and just being able to visualize there in real time what's happening in customer conversations around their brand, their products, and their company, because as you say, it's happening now, it's happening virally, and if you can't spot that and do something about it, then you're going to be behind the curve.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for being on the program.
Thank you.
Great to meet you.
Thanks a lot.